Alright, game number 3 of Google Cloud players versus OK Google pick Techies. Google Cloud players getting whomped in game number 2, and their draft was, to be frank, kind of shit. So hopefully they can pull something together a little bit better this time. We're already seeing the Grimstroke is going to be banned out, so that was a big part of their how they got ahead in the last game. Didn't really see much of the Soulbind, but the Ink Soul is good enough with the Ricky.
Yeah. Grimstroke is really powerful right now. Definitely one of the top tier picks, so definitely don't mind it being banned out.
Yeah, this hero feels ridiculous, to be honest. There's a lot of games where I just feel like I actually end up with the most hero damage. The Stroke of Fate does such a crazy amount of damage for a nuke. Tinker's banned out again?
Yeah,
must
really
be something I don't
know.
like
that Tinker. Yeah, I mean, they're from the same company, so maybe the players know each other, and there's a really good Tinker spammer on the side of Cloud players. I mean, not something I would want to deal with, but yeah, at the same time, Tinker is kind of in the dumpster right now.
Yeah, I think you can like definitely draft around a Tinker, right?
Yeah. Just pick Zeus.
They also have last pick, so exactly, right? There's so many options against Tinker. There's like Storm Spirit, there's Emperor, like anything with mobility. Oh, Ricky's gonna get banned out as well. I don't think Ricky is that strong by himself. Like the Ricky Grimstroke combo is like, it's absolutely terrifying, but if they're apart, I'm not really sold on Ricky.
It's a pretty annoying hero to deal with, like just because how many heroes that he counters in the mid game. Like Ember gets trashed. A lot of any mobility hero gets bullied by the Ricky, or any squishy hero. After he gets his Diffusal Blade, he does so much damage and has so much kill potential. So.
Yeah, it also seems with like the new Ricky where like Tricks of the Trade, oh not Tricks of the, Cloak and Dagger is like the ultimate. His base damage is like 50% higher than it used to be. I don't know, I don't think the agi went up, but like just the base damage by itself being a lot higher means his damage output is a lot higher. And also the agility multiplier at higher levels is much better than it used to be.
It's a big deal because like you can actually last it now. Before you had to walk to the back of the creep to last it. Now you can last it.
Although I kind of missed when Blink Strike was his ultimate and he had like 3 charges of it.
Yeah, that was
like
a little weird.
Roaming Ricky. Alright, going back to the roots, Bane is coming out now. You're in an elimination match, so I think it makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, they had to ban a bunch of other stuff, so now the Bane comes out. Yeah. Maybe they were. Was Bane banned last time?
No, Bane made it through last time as well, but like. Okay.
Yeah, now they know that like. I remember last time they spent a long time to pick the Razor, so now they know. Okay, that settles that debate. That was
yeah. Maybe some internal like arguing going on here. Willow is back at Legion Commander, so Google Cloud players go with a bunch of comfort picks. I like this a lot from them.
Yeah. Legion pretty good against Disruptor, I guess, but is that good versus Willow? I guess also
you can like purge anything that Willow does, right?
Not the Terrorize, but everything else.
I think you can purge the Terrorize.
I mean, not on yourself, but you can purge other people's Terrorize, right?
Yeah.
But like, I just think like if Legion duels people, like Willow actually can screw up the duel, like either by terrorizing or just dealing tons of damage. And
does that work? I thought duel had the highest priority in the game. Like if you call someone.
Over fear though. Really? I mean, call isn't a fear; it's a taunt.
Right, but it's like. I guess we have to like look it up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a kind of interesting question.
When I type in fear, it brings up the player, so that's not really what I'm looking for.
Yeah, but it's definitely two squishy supports, so it's like
Taunts always
good.
take priority over fear. When
Okay.
affected by both disables, units not fear. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so the duel should still take precedence.
Okay, so yeah, Legion versus two squishy supports is what I would like to see as Legion.
Yeah, this seems like a pretty free Legion game, to be honest. And like, what's Willow gonna do? Is she gonna bedlam you? Like, you're gonna buy a blade mail pretty much all the time on Legion Commander, and you don't want to get your bedlam reflected. That's
You can get a Yule and just put you in the air.
That's true. I mean, I feel like this Willow wasn't that successful in game 1.
Yeah, game 1 was kind of like they were behind all games, so Gyrocopter coming out.
They have last pick, so most likely this will be a carry, but I guess it is flexible. Jakiro is going to be the position 4, it seems. I'm not big on
like,
this.
The macro power plus whatever Bang has or whatever Legion has, it's a decent combo.
That's true. Lots of magic amp.
10 seconds to pick.
Yeah.
But I guess like my point is they're really reliant on Legion to get duels. I guess they have Bane, so it's like they can do like smoke into Fiend's Grip plays early on until the Legion gets Blink.
Yeah, I mean they could just like dual breathing to walk into a duel on any of the supports, right?
That's true.
It's not like Dire has many stuns right now.
They're not very mobile either, right? So it's like you should just be able to run at them.
Yeah, Gyro is kind of interesting because you can dodge the homing Mesto with a Nightmare. We'll see if that ever happens this game. I feel like it should.
I don't think it's that hard to get, so I could see it. I'm also a bit worried because like playing this kind of run at you hero with Gyro against a Bane just feels pretty awful. Like the more aggressive you play, the more out of position you're going to be for a Fiend's Grip.
Yeah. Although they do have a long range grip.
Okay,
cancel and
I like this.
Blink.
A Purge against the Bane. If they play together, this will be pretty useful. We tried this in our own game against Google Cloud players and their Bane, but didn't go as well.
Although I don't really like offling Abaddon. I feel like it's not that strong.
It seems kind of weak, and like I feel like Willow's just gonna get bullied out by Bane, and then Banner's gonna be on his own.
Yeah. Like if they pick any like sort of strong-ish carry, like imagine if they pick Monkey King right now. Like this Abba just, what is he gonna do?
It's gonna be rough, that's for sure. I kind of want to see Wraith King from Google Cloud players. I think that'd be really good for them this game.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Like, cause all Techies has is, or Pick Techies has is burst damage. So if you have a second life, then come back. There's no spells left on Pick Techies.
Yeah.
I mean, any BKB carry just looks really good right now because Pick Techies again only has magic damage, so BKB counters everything so far.
Yeah, it kind of seems like the drafts have been pretty lopsided for the most part. But last game, I feel like last game their draft was pretty balanced. Queen of Pain is another hero they've picked a few times now. I think they've picked Quap 3 times. So
Quap is super meta right now. Like apparently people have been going Quap for carry or offlane, and it's just been really good.
Yeah, it's same with the Enigma. I've been seeing these like double Sages masks, and then you build it into an Orchid, so you're gonna use it at some point.
Yeah, this game is a little bit questionable, I feel, because you're not laning against Gyro, like you don't know what lane you're going against right now, you definitely don't want to lane against Abaddon because you can just purge your dagger. So
Yeah.
it's not good.
Well, I think it's probably gonna be quad mid, right? Like you have last pick, so you have your first pick, so you don't get the final 10th pick here, so it makes sense to pick Quap now.
Yeah, but you really would like Quap to go up against a melee hero that doesn't purge your stuff.
Huh.
Like
They're gonna ban PL on the side of pick Techies. They seem like they have decent heroes to deal with PL right now, so that's a bit questionable.
Yeah, they have a Gyro, and they also have like Static Storm, so yeah, I don't know. They really don't want to deal with the PL. But like, if there's a Monkey King player on style players, I feel like that's just really good.
Yeah, they do have a Monkey King player, but it's usually their mid player, I think.
Okay. They could also, I mean, there's a lot of options they could go for. They could go for the Razor this game. I feel like it's pretty good against Abaddon still.
It'd be much more successful. My only problem if they go like with Razor is their right click kind of sucks until Legion gets pretty beefy. Oh, spec. I mean,
okay, that's a bit greedy, but it's good, I think.
Is it though? You've got like 4 heroes who are very active, and then they can make a ton of space for spec. You're not gonna lose against Abba Willow. This Abba Willow seems like a pretty weak lane.
Yeah, I was just thinking like they can punish the Abba Willow lane harder than picking a Spectre, but I mean this is still good. Like Pop and Legion can gank people, and
the Arc Warden comes out.
Huh.
I guess
So
they do have an Arc Warden player.
Arc Warden versus Quap mid, which should favor Quap, right?
I think it's I don't know, where's Alex when you need him?
but yeah, I don't know about Arc Warden. Like he's not good against Spectre for sure. I don't think he's good against Quap or Legion either. Like
this doesn't seem like the best Arc Warden game. Like there's a lot of heroes who want to who can get on top of you.
Yeah. I guess Warden is good against the supports, so, and it's good against Spectre maybe later on in the game. Like I guess they want something that could potentially like go up against the Spectre if the game goes late. But this also means Gyro's role is gonna be a little bit.
Yeah, I mean it seems really greedy. Like Arc Warden, Gyro, like. Maybe Arc Warden can go for more like a mid-game style build, like a double or triple Wraith Band into Maelstrom, instead of like the Midas or like Necrobook type thing that you sometimes see. I would like to see Arc Warden not go for a Midas. That would be ideal.
Yeah. Hello. Arc Warden Midas is so good.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like Google Cloud players, they got all the comfort heroes they want, and it's gonna be pretty hard to beat them on this draft. Like they've proven they've had much success on like Castling, Bane, Diablo, LC, and already a lane switch up happening here. It seems like they're gonna put the LC against the Abaddon and Spec against the Gyro. I feel like. Wait, what's going on here? Disruptor's gonna go with the Abaddon? That is... okay.
I mean, I don't know, like...
So I think you want to put the LC up against the Disruptor, right? Like that seems like the best matchup, because you can purge off the Thunderstrike.
Yes. Like the idea is if they put the LC against like they want LC to have a good start. They don't like Spectre can have a bad start and catch up, but LC needs a good start to like have any impact in the mid game.
Right.
they set up LC in the easier lane. Like
I
that's
can,
my guess. That
I
what's
can see
going on,
it.
but-
Like LC can struggle against Gyro, right?
Yeah.
They've done a good job of hiding it. Diablo finally shows himself, and the Thunderstrike comes out now. It's a moment of courage level 1, and T-Gamer manages to pick up the bounty rune at bot. So looks like it's going to be 3 bounty runes going the way of Pick Techies so far.
Yeah. I don't like this level 1 moment of courage build, but what do I know?
Well, I mean, if you were just gonna trade, then it's probably better.
Yeah. But then this means either you're like you're not maxing overwhelming odds, or you are not like leveling up the Prestige attack into level 4.
I think he's not gonna steal overwhelming odds. Like, I think this is one of those like off-lane Seb style, like max press the attack lanes where you just like want to sustain.
Yeah, I mean maybe, but I dislike it when legions do that. Like, 'cause overwhelming odds are so much damage in the mid game.
We'll see. If I was playing LC, I would probably go for press the attack, but I'm also a support player, so.
Yeah, I mean, like basically his build is the carry build where he has to get duels, and otherwise he's useless.
Does he though? Like, he already has quant and spec to deal a ton of damage later on.
Yeah, but like if you max the last 2 spells, like imagine when you're like level 7 or 8, all you can do is right click, right?
Alright,
T-Gamer,
he's getting really low. He actually goes down there. Almost never seen a Bandit fall this early. But still level 1.
Yeah, Abaddon level 1. I mean, not a strong hero or anything. You can try to shield
Sparrow's
yourself.
getting really low as well. There's a brain tap available in a little bit. The Nightmare is available. Is Bane gonna go
Mango
for it?
pop.
He can Nightmare the Willow and attack the Willow. I think Willow's dead for sure. Missile comes out.
Leaves his Spectre. Wait, no, he didn't. He stole the kill from the Spectre.
Unacceptable. Got a report.
Yeah, these supports, man, they don't know their place.
Cool. Yeah, this mid lane looking kind of rough for Arkwarden because I mean, Flux is really good, but you're not going to be able to get it very often against like a ranged hero.
Yeah, and Quap is maxing Dagger. I like this.
I think it's pretty normal
Dagger.
to see 2 points. You usually see 2 points in Dagger.
Yeah,
Top lane?
I've seen people maxing out more now.
Oh, like maxing in general? We'll see.
Yeah. Like getting a 3rd point, maybe even 4th.
It does do a lot of damage. And they don't have any purges either. Oh, hang on,
I mean,
they
they
do.
have
They have a batted, but I mean, they're not up against a batted in the lane right now.
Later on they can purge, but in lane it's so strong.
Alright, LC just running down this Abaddon. It is going to be 2 points in overwhelming odds, just like not caring about this Thunderstrike at all, apparently.
I mean, it does cost a lot of mana, that the Prestige attack, so it's not that effective if you just trade mana that way.
Oh, big overwhelming odds comes out. The courier, 1 more hit. It goes down. There's another courier, but they can't go for it. And T-Gamer, he's in a ton of trouble. Liquid fire, but gets purged off.
The Thunderstrike mini slow
It's
saves the
really
Abaddon.
annoying.
Yeah. He interrupted
Castling,
like the.
he's eating a lot of tower shots here, but gets rooted up.
Fine.
Should be okay. It's a Bane. He's got tons of HP, and level 2 Brain Sap is on the way. So
Yeah, he's saving mana for that, for sure.
yeah.
You know, he thought about using it. He's like, no, not
It
yet.
feels bad if you have to use a level 1 Brain Sap.
Now he has it. Pull, very nice. Just Shakira's bullying the Abaddon so hard. Like, sure you can like purge the dual breath, but he can just auto attack you. Feels bad. That's an Abaddon, man.
He is getting crushed in this lane. Although has a decent
Walking
amount of
back to
blasters. Somehow Arc Warden is doing even worse.
I mean, he's against the Quap. What is he expecting?
Yeah, that's true.
And actually, like, this mid lane is over. Like, he went back to base and the Quap is a full level ahead of him.
5-minute bounty runes. It seems like Quap is looking for this top one, but blinks in aggressively. It is going to be 3 points of the dagger.
Have boots. Okay. And the Curry is like almost delivered his item, but he TP'd mid, and Curry's like, no.
Yeah, it's a bit confusing. Oh, Abaddon's come mid now, so he can purge off this Shadow Strike, but he's still gonna eat a ton of right clicks here.
Yeah, they couldn't deal with the lanes, but it's a good switch up. And Pop did go for third point in dagger, so Abaddon
but Physics is just gonna get run out now. He's not dropping the Spark Wraith to try and secure his retreat, and he already lost half his health. The Ice Path is gonna miss, but Diablo, he doesn't care at all. He's diving under the tower.
He has another overwhelming odds. Not gonna use it.
Alright, well, the Spark Wraith comes out. This could be some trouble for Diablo. They both catch up, but the pressing attack comes out now.
He has a stealth.
Yeah,
so
he's gonna be okay.
no more mana for Thunderstrike.
But Physics took a ton of damage there. I found it was a bit questionable that he didn't drop the Spark Wraith on his retreat. Abaddon's gonna die.
How did that happen? What?
Just Sonic Wave.
Sonic Wave, yeah. But
It does end up going down as well.
Arrow dies too.
This game's looking like a disaster for Google Cloud player. Okay, Google pick Techies. Like, they're already down 2k.
All three lanes just falling apart here. I think they really outsmarted themselves with the Arc Warden and the Abaddon pick.
I mean, I can see where they're coming from with the Abaddon pick, but it's yeah, I feel like offlane Abaddon is not very good right now.
Like, I mean, what could it purge this game? Like, I didn't.
It's Bane, Ice Path.
Okay, I mean, it's a few things. I just like the purge meta is not in meta anymore.
Yeah, I think the Arc Warden is the questionable part, to be honest. Like that, this just like you know you're up against a Quap, but like surely if you played Arc Warden before, you would know this is a bad matchup.
Yeah, maybe he thought he would do okay, but I mean, new Quap build is max dagger. He even max dagger like knowing that it's a bad now. Like
yeah, like he doesn't care. The cooldown is 4 seconds, so it doesn't even matter. And Physics just gets sniped at bot by this overwhelming odds, it seems.
Yeah, it's rough. It's real rough. And I mean, like, sure, you evade the dagger from the Quap, but now you have to deal with the dual brass from the Jakiro, which is.
It's not even that. Like he just shielded the dagger, and they got daggered again. It literally doesn't matter for this Quap.
Oh, I'm talking about like the Arc Warden bottom.
I see.
But yeah, mid is this kind of the same thing. Like he's behinding levels, so like 8 second cooldown versus 4 seconds feels bad. But now he's level 6, so waiting to skill his ult makes sense because otherwise.
Well, he needs to be careful not to get sniped by a Sonic Wave. He hasn't skilled it yet. Like maybe I feel like Quap should know that he hasn't skilled it. Maybe go for the snipe. Alright, it comes out now. And now Abaddon's in a ton of trouble. Blink forward into a Sonic Wave. Instantly killed. And a regen popped as well for good measure.
Tip. I mean, yeah, that was kind of an outplay.
I don't think Abaddon had very many options there.
Could like
what
run
the hell?
back earlier or TP out while his ult was running.
250 ping players.
Wait, are they actually flaming each other?
I think so.
Alright, some flames coming out. Apparently someone's done 250 ping and they got flamed.
Oh yeah, I remember when I played with them, they made us play on US East because one of their players is in Europe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So maybe they're playing on like US West for whatever reason, and that's like 200 ping.
Yeah. But some toads coming out here for sure.
For sure. Like T-Gamer, oh, he's getting wrecked again. This Quap is gonna have a pretty free game. Actually, everyone is having a pretty free game on Google Cloud players. Even
forces the ult.
even Spec is like ahead of the
real
gyro.
problem with the Abaddon is like he runs out of mana. Like he, after he has no mana, he can't shield anymore, and he needs to.
It almost seems like they need to just turn this Abaddon into a glorified support, right? Like,
yeah,
he's going for a blade mail, but I kind of feel like he should just buy support items. And then,
yeah, I mean, I would go for aura items like Vlad or.
Yeah, I definitely don't agree with this blade mail.
Yeah, who's gonna hit him? Like, come on. You're in an Abaddon.
But Sparwick, he's getting quite low here to a
Autumn comes out,
brain sap. But, oh, Castle's gonna go down, but Sparwick, in the meantime, the duel's not available. He's out of mana, but he will get both kills anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I like this maxing overall melee odds. So much damage.
Oh, the Necro book on Spec. This is the Eternal Envy build. This is very meta right now for Spec. And oh, he misses the Sonic Wave onto the Abaddon, but I think Abaddon's still gonna die anyway. Possibly to the
mana.
Oh.
Okay, he has it now. He can purchase. Tip back.
I don't think they can do this. The Blink is available, gets rooted up, but still doesn't just walk out of there. And I don't think Abaddon wants to charge here.
No, okay, they're gonna back.
Let's see, what's LC got coming out in the courier right now? The blade mail complete on LC. Not even caring about the duels apparently.
Yeah, he has no dual damage yet. I feel like.
Oh, he's taking a lot of damage from this gyro here, but it doesn't seem to matter. The Fiend's Grip comes out, the duel, he doesn't, oh, he has enough mana now. We'll get the bonus damage, and it seems like Goofy, he is probably going to go down as well. I don't think, not able to, oh, the Blade Mail's arrived, but doesn't have enough mana to Blade Mail back the Bedlam.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can get this. Oh, nice.
He's playing so aggressive here.
Yeah.
4 heroes top now. They really want this tower. Physex is positioned behind the tower, so they could kill this Arcord.
He only has 1 point in magnetic field, so it's like
even here.
Alright, press the attack to purge off the Cursed Crown. Casting is getting quite low, but instead, Seaside is going to be the first to fall here. The magnetic field comes out, but it's not really going to do a whole lot. It's also only level 1.
Yeah. Legion really wants some mana right now. Have mana boost.
Oh, Quap showing up now. Physics going to be the first to fall here. Another blink forward from the Quap, and seems like he's just going to get run down. Oh, the Dukes. Nightmare. The duel? He didn't go for it. They want the duel so bad. Alright, they finally get it.
They leave him the duel. And Bane almost died, but his reaction was
to the Spark Wraith.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna compliment him and say his reaction speed was fast and he got the Nightmare off before the second auto attack came in on him. He lived. But no, he's just right now, Spark Wraith.
So, Arc Warden's also going to go for a Necro Book, which it seems okay on Arc Warden, but I feel like they're so far behind at this point, it's just going to feed them gold on the side of Google Cloud players.
Yeah, it's just going to amp up the damage for the overwhelming odds.
Yeah, I don't know.
Although that's not that much damage.
So like maybe going for a right-click build might be better.
He needs some way to farm, right? Like, he can't just go for right-click, because then you won't have any farm.
Duel onto the gyro, the blade mail's popped, instantly blown up.
Oh my, that's so much damage. Like, I don't think they even needed the macro fire.
Oh, for sure. I think he died to the rocket.
Yeah, the rocket barrage and the rocket, just stop hitting yourself.
10k gold advantage. Gaben thinks this game is pretty done and dusted.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't really see a way for Techies to come back into this one, to be honest.
Yeah,
they're so far behind.
The big problem is like the the Spectre has the late game assured, and he counters the Arc Ward. Like,
Yeah. Alright,
So-
Castling's gonna die at least.
yeah, delaying it a little bit, but it's fine.
And Diablo, the cooldown comes down now. Is the fear as
He's
well?
fine.
He is fine. They have no way to catch this Quap without the
Quap is out of
static
mana,
stop, and it is available, but they miss everyone in the kinetic field. Big overwhelming odds, blink duel onto the disruptor here.
Okay.
He's gonna get taken down, and Spark's in a lot of trouble now as well. The blink
Yeah.
now not available. They will kill Diablo, but they still end up getting the gyrocopter. So in the end, probably worth for the gyro still. He got 521 gold for that Legion Commander kill.
Yeah, and the magnetic field is off the mark there. I think he could have saved the disruptor there with the magnetic field, but
It's
not
pretty
quite.
hard. Because the disruptor died to the first hit of the duel.
I think he didn't have the right angle for it. Is the problem.
And Radiant's courier dies.
Alright. Seems like Willow's just gonna get run down here. Fiend's Grip for good measure.
Okay,
Why not?
you're so ahead that you don't need to be saving these ults for big team fights.
Yeah, and Physics, oh no, he's in a ton of trouble as well. He doesn't have the clone up either, so he doesn't have the damage output to fight this Quap, but Blink Duel onto the Arc Warden.
Okay.
And Goofy almost gets taken down instantly. The double Necro Books are
Blink.
here for farming now. I see an overwhelming odds come out maybe, but the body blocks? What's going on here? It seems like Diablo's not interested in
Blink
farming the
Man,
Necro Books. I feel like
But
the
it
Necro
doesn't
Books are gonna give more gold than the heroes at this point.
Yeah, potentially. And this Legion is so strong right now. 50 dual damage already.
Yeah.
He didn't have any like 5 minutes ago, and suddenly like they're just.
It's just
been
like using
getting...
duel off cooldown, and it's available again if they want to go for it. He moves onto the Willow. The Willow's
There
gonna
you go.
die.
Like you wanna fight me? I'll fight you.
The free press the attack after the duel as well instantly poaches off the Curse Crown. But Diablo in a little bit of trouble here. He needs to be careful. Getting glimpsed back, he will end up going down. But he got 2 dual kills out of that, so pretty worth, I think.
Yeah. No nightmare saved. Disappointed.
Yeah,
Ward here is gonna spot the Bang. Are they gonna try to go for this? I feel like
they could potentially go for this for Nightmare. Gonna slow down the
okay,
chase
the
a little
ice
bit.
pass though.
Oh, now
No-
the Bang.
no max fire.
Triple Sonic Wave coming
Oh
out
boy.
here.
There's your team fight right there, and also the Haunt comes out.
That was a nice angle, and not getting the Shadow Strike off in time for the Shadow Realm, but doesn't really matter. Quap is level 14.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
And the thing
for
is, like,
Dire.
Spec hasn't even been involved at all. I see Haunt is popped, but like, I didn't even see.
They don't need him.
Yeah, they didn't even need this Quap. Oh no, Physex's boots got sniped
How did that happen?
by Bane.
They're doing some sort
The
of
static
wrap
still
around
comes
here. They
out,
want
but it's not really gonna do a whole lot. The magnetic
Static
field
Storm
comes out
misses.
now, but Frenzy P's actually taking a lot of damage. Fiend's Grip onto the real Arc Warden. They do manage to kill the Bane in time, but a Blink Duel finishes
the
off.
hero.
Oh, he actually dueled the clone instead of the real Arc Warden, but it seems like Arc Warden's gonna die. Gets denied by Sparwick.
Nice. So
It was,
overall, pretty good fight for.
Yeah, it was not bad.
Exactly.
Only 2 actual deaths. I guess they got mixed up because the Fiend's Grip
But
went on the illusion, and then
however,
what?
Spectre has Radiance
Oh yeah, that's not good.
and Necrobook. The Spectre is actually so farmed. Like, holy crap! It's more farmed than the Quap, and the Quap has like what 8 kills. That's insane. Like, how does it have so much farm?
Necro Books, dude. This is the Eternal Envy build.
Dude, that guy knows something, man. Like, I've never seen a Spectre this farm, honestly.
Oh, Gyro gonna get caught out now. Seems like he's not long for this world. The Bentham comes out, but I don't think this Willow is gonna do a whole lot. Spectre, they're trying to go on top of the Spec, but Spec doesn't really care. Quap ends up going down a godlike streak, going the way of the Abaddon. But is that going to be enough? Do they have any more? Arcwarden in the meantime, he gets jumped by Diablo here, and the duel doesn't finish him off, but he goes down afterwards. In the meantime, T-Gamer is going to die a slow and painful death here. Triple kill for Spec's first involvement in a fight.
It's a full 5-man wipe.
Yeah.
And they didn't even need to use Haunt. Just Spectre casually walked in and cleaned up. And then now they have Haunt, so they're gonna win the next fight too. How are they gonna deal with this Spectre Haunt at this time in the game? With Radiance.
Maybe no one attacked Dire's towers for a few seconds here.
You still there, Vincent?
Oh yeah, hang on, I had to change the battery on my headset.
Alright, no worries. So, Radiant could keep pushing. I mean, yeah, there's still 3 tier 2 towers to take, and then there's Roche. With the Legion, damage on Legion, they can do Roche relatively quickly. Legion is going for a Heaven's Halberd.
It's pretty good against Gyro, because he's a ranged hero.
Does Halberd stop Ags? Not that Gyro has Ags, but...
Unclear. Well, like, you can still... It still fires when you're stunned, so, like...
Yeah.
Potentially, the Nightmare comes out, Gyro's in so much trouble. Actually, okay, never mind. I thought they almost ruined that one with the overwhelming odds, but they're not going to be able to get the dual win here. Gyro still will go down in the meantime.
Yeah, and also Abba is in trouble. I have a Quap
and Fiend's Grip onto the Arc Warden is in a lot of trouble. Another full team wipe. I think this is probably time to throw in the towel.
Yeah, like all your heroes just get run down. Maybe like not the Gyro or the Abaddon, but like Spectre is always haunting and go on top of the Arc Warden. And there's really not much the Arc Warden can do about it.
Well, I think Google Pick Techies are probably gonna stay in the game because like this is the elimination match, so we'll probably see them stick around for a little bit longer than they probably should.
Yeah. I guess their comeback potential is if Cloud players dive Fountain a couple times and like the Arcord and Gyro both get super big.
I don't know. Comebacks are so difficult these days. There's no more. There's no comeback gold anymore. So they need to like something tragic needs to happen.
And they're safe on the Legion Commander, and he's gonna walk out of there.
Will be rewarded.
Pop cuts in the back line.
Mike,
Sonic Wave.
Sonic
both
Wave.
Gyro and Arcord. And is there a duel? There's no duel, but Arcord is gonna die.
Seems like it's gonna be another team wipe. GG's called. Yeah. All right.
Congrats to Cloud players for moving on, and Pick Techies had a really good run actually.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely easy to say that like Google Cloud players had, you know, advantage. They're higher seed, they have higher MMR players than Pick Techies, but I think Pick Techies gave a really good showing, especially in that first game where they were behind a lot, but then they still managed to make it look somewhat possible for like a team that's like 56k gold behind. So that's pretty impressive. And game 2 they also completely stumped Google Cloud players, but you could possibly chalk that up to being a draft issue as well.
Yeah, it was a close series all around. Well, I hope to see them again in the next season.
Yeah, so Google Cloud players are going to play New York Jayo, our boys at Facebook, next week.
Yeah, we'll get to cast it live.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, we're gonna be booted off this channel, so we need to like find another way to stream it because we're getting replaced by professionals.
All right.
That's it.
Wait, so So is that the game they're gonna be casting, or like are they
I don't know, but there's only one like CEA Dota channel, right? Like potentially.
right? Like do they stagger the times then?
Oh,
or-
I don't know. Potentially we could like cast the other
Yeah.
game and like stream it somewhere else.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll figure something out.
Yeah, alright. Well, this was a fun night, and hopefully you would be streaming again sometime.
Yeah.
Alright.